finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this play is going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's ETN. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. That one good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Lawrence now. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Throwing now on 3rd and that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Colts will have great field position right around midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Richardson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. This one uncorked, looking for Woods.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Lawrence. And for the 3rd time in this first half, He's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They run with the veteran, Dearness Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. Yeah. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Catch made. That's Woods. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Mitchell, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
a 25-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They go right back to Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this?
That is caught. What a throw. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The ball's out. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts keep rolling right along. 38-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. So, 3-quarter. They face second down and 7. To throw is Lawrence. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got it at the 7.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's taken in, and they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Dearness Johnson, touchdown Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. That one taken in by Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Duvernay on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Jones. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, you've got to find a way to connect.
3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Fournette. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.